So don't mind me, I'm stretching as I'm talking right now. But so somebody asked me a question the other day about mixed martial arts and the three main things that I've taken away from it so far. So to date, I would have to say, in terms of what I've learned so far from mixed martial arts, are confidence, camaraderie, and control. So I want to get into break those down a little bit. So in terms of confidence, I would say I've definitely stepped into my power. As a person, as a woman in general, I've definitely, how do I explain this? I definitely have stepped into my power. Like I'm going for the things. I'm pursuing the things I've always wanted to pursue. I'm pursuing the things I've always dreamed about. I'm living the life I want to live. I'm on the right path. I got off track there for a little bit, but I got myself back on it. So MMA has really helped me to grow in my confidence. When I was down for a while, I definitely, when I was in my negative state, I just was not feeling good at all about anything, about anybody, about myself, anything. So being able to go back to what I knew, the sports and everything, MMA in particular, that just it progressed as I just took little steps to get back on track. And as I was taking those little steps and reaching those goals throughout, it built my confidence up even more. Not only that, you're when you're working out like that, especially for MMA, that's a full body workout. I say this to everybody all the time. It's not just for fighters, it's for everybody. Anybody that wants to do it, it doesn't matter what age, it doesn't matter. Age, race, gender, it does not matter. I highly suggest taking in a Muay Thai class or a Jiu-Jitsu class or a wrestling class or a boxing class. Just go do it. I say mixed martial arts because especially Muay Thai, kickboxing, you get that full body workout. BJJ, you get that full body workout. Wrestling, you get the full body workout. That's body weight. That stuff is going to change your composition as a whole. And then once you start feeling better, you're going to start eating better because you have to eat right in order to maintain these workouts, maintain this high level skill set and everything. So you've got to keep up with it. So that changes your eating patterns and everything. And that makes you feel even better about yourself. So that boosts your confidence. You start feeling better, you start looking better, you start doing better. So definitely confidence, number one. In terms of camaraderie, listen, I am a reserved person by nature. I like to keep to myself. I think a lot of it had to do with the things I experienced in my life. So I was definitely more guarded than anything. I can talk. I'm very social. I can be very social, but at the same time, I went through a lot of stuff. So that put me on guard. Like I had my guard up for decades, and I like to be alone too. It's not even that. I do like to be alone. I feel good by myself. I feel great when I'm alone. I'm at peace. I'm quiet. I'm still. So I like all that. But when it comes to camaraderie, I'd have to say that the gym that I'm at now, that I train out now in particular, it has opened up my eyes. And now I was already on track. I was opening up myself. I was becoming more vulnerable. I was dropping my guard over time. I started dropping my guard as I got back on track. But the gym in particular, and MMA is funny because a lot of people do. They are, I'll have to say, there's a lot of ego involved in MMA, or especially when you're fighting. There has to be, or else, there has to be a little bit of that. There's got to be some kind of entertainment value when it comes to MMA and fighting and everything. But in terms of my gym and the community, the aspect of it, I went in there. So I played team sports my entire life. I played field hockey, I played soccer, I played softball, I played basketball. I was a part of a wrestling club. So for me, I was always involved in the team sports aspect. I did travel leagues and everything. I always played. I played year round for a long time. So I was so used to that team mentality. However, I was also used to being super independent, and I like taking care of stuff on my own. So I was like, let me try an individualized sport. I'm disciplined. I handle things on my own. I like being in control. I can rely on myself, and I know that. So I walked in there. I was like, oh, this time around, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to do what I normally do, what I used to do. I'm going to go in there, put my headphones on, which I still do anyway. That's something for me that I do. It works for me. But anyway, I want to block everybody out. So I don't really care to talk to anybody right now. I'm going through some stuff. I want to be left alone. Let me get let me get my feet wet here. I'm getting back into the groove of things. Like, I don't have time to be dealing with people. So I walk in there and everyone's so super nice, and I was just like, okay, this is interesting. So it's just it was a different atmosphere for me, especially because I trained a while ago. I was on hiatus for a long time, and just the atmosphere, the mentality changed, and maybe it wasn't even just that too. I changed too. I grew up, so but people were nice. People wanted to help you. People want to talk to you. Like, it's a social atmosphere, but not only that, like, you grow, it's like a family environment. It's a family type of environment. I bring my daughter. Thankfully, I could bring my daughter with me. I'm a single mom now, so being able to do that, she's able to interact with other kids and other people from all walks of life. It's fantastic. Not only that, they it does get more personal. You're rolling around with people, you're doing BJJ. That's an intimate thing. It's a close knit community. So and I've been able to make a few connections, especially connections, personal connections, intimate connections with some of these people, and it has helped me grow as a person. So I love that. I love that. And even if you do have the biggest ego, like, they're either going to knock it out of you when you show up there, or you're not going to want to train there, because it's just that positivity, that atmosphere that's going to lift you up, and it's going to help you grow. It's definitely going to help you grow. I'm not saying you can't be yourself, and we have a good time there. We play around a lot. I love it, but there's a time to be funny, time to be serious, and there's both there. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the camaraderie. I'm making friends. And I'm sure I'll be friends with some of these people for the rest of my life, which is fantastic. So, and the third thing is control. So control. I'm learning that. I've been learning that the past year and a half for sure, more so than ever in my entire life. Like, I was always grounded. I always had a level head on me because I had sports to that was my outlet. So I turned to sports. And for a while there, it may have been a distraction there for a while, but it kept me grounded. Sports kept me grounded and everything. So in terms of control, I would say I've definitely learned. I went in there again like a bat out of hell originally, and I made the mistake in doing that, and I've been learning lessons from that now. But recently, even over these past, I want to say 3-4 months now, I've definitely, even mentally and emotionally, I've been catching myself going like up and down, up and down, up and down. Like, I can feel myself. I know when I'm gonna go down a little bit, and I can catch myself and everything. And it's just because of MMA. Like, it's a disciplined sport. Like I said, when you're the confidence too, it comes back to that, and like looking good, feeling good, and everything. It's you you get the best workout. So you have those endorphins going. You're releasing all that energy, that negativity, and all that stuff when you're hitting pads and everything and working out hard like that. And it grounds you. It definitely grounds you if you let it. And I've been letting it do that more than ever in my entire life. And I appreciate that, because and I'm grateful for it too, because I had anger issues for the longest time, and I was holding on to so much stuff, and it was killing me. So I'm happy that I've been able to get control of all of that, and let everything go. I've let all my stuff go, and I'm continuing. I'm a work in progress. We all are. It's fine. It's life. This is our journey. This is what we're supposed to be doing. But I know, for me personally, I've come a long way, and I'm very, 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 very happy about that. I'm very grateful for that, and I'm excited. And it's because of MMA. It's because of MMA I've been able to gain more control. Even when I hit pads now, it's not killer be killed, or sparring with people. It's not killer. There's no killer be killed mentality. I've taken a step back, and I've really tried to focus on my technique, and I don't have to kill the pads all the time. Even if I'm having a rough day, I don't feel the need to kill the pads. I don't feel it at all. So I'm going in there. I'm trying to flow with it. This is my daughter. Say hi, Shane. Okay, bye. Love you. Bye. Okay. So anyway, back to that. I have MMA to thank for all of that stuff. my confidence, the camaraderie, and the control aspect of it. So MMA, mixed martial arts, everyone should try it.